Hello everyone, and so today we will discuss about Executive Order 14028. So President Joe Biden issued the Executive Order 14028, which means improving the nation's cybersecurity last May 12, 2021, where it directs several agencies to improve the cybersecurity through various software and data security and integrity measures. Since cybercrimes keep on increasing yearly and the impact of these breaches cause huge fines and losses against organizations or individuals who are victims of ransomware and identity theft. And we can say that these steps are a great help in combating cybercrimes. So you will think, what are the main principles of 801-14028? So one of the goals of this executive order is to improve transparency. So protecting U.S. nations from malicious cyber actors is not that easy. That's why the federal government must improve its effort to identify, protect, or detect and respond to these actions and actors or cybercrimes. So the federal government must also carefully examine what occurred during any major cyber incident and apply lesson learned. So with this EO, federal governments needs to work hand in hand with the private sectors because cybersecurity more than government actions. So the private sectors must adapt to the continuously changing threat environments. So they have to ensure their products are built and operate securely. And the partner with the federal government must foster a more secure cyberspace. Since agencies are connected to each other, they have to develop a more secured software supply chain security, because if one agency is attacked, it can also affect the other agency. And by partnering with federal cybersecurity and investigative organizations, IT providers may now gather, retain, and exchange data under industry-recognized standards. So the order removes communication obstacles between the government and the business sectors. It establishes a government-wide endpoint detection and response system to increase detection capabilities in federal network systems. Facilitating effective data exchange among various authorities provides more visibility into identifying hostile activities. So if you are one of the companies that provide IT goods and services to the U.S. government, means you would be affected by this executive order. So among several measures, President Biden executive order on improving the nation's security, or AO14028, requires federal civilian agencies to establish plans to drive adoptions of zero trust architecture. So the Office of the Management and Budget, or OBM, issued a Zero Trust Strategy document in response to this cybersecurity EO that requires federal agencies to achieve certain specific goals by the end of fiscal year 2024. Federal agencies must likewise create and implement a Zero Trust strategy. So a policy works to ensure that every user is authenticated, authorized, or constantly validated for security configuration and posture before they can be given, or before they are given an access to the application and data. So whether they are connected to the network or not. So the notion of the zero trust is based on the concept of trust that is stated that an actor in a network is not automatically trustworthy just because they are part of it. So the presidential order directs government entities to set the standards for optimal security procedures and update their strategies. And if you are one of the service provider under this executive order, service providers must collect and preserve data or information and any reports related to cybersecurity event and how they prevent it and how they detect it and respond to it. and also the investigation on all information system over which they have control, including system operated on behalf of agencies. And also they should share incident reports and data related to cyber incidents or potential incidents relevant to any agencies which may they have contracted. So service provider also must collaborate with the federal cybersecurity or investigative agencies in their investigation and or response to incident or potential incident on federal information system, including by implementing technical capabilities such as monitoring networks for threats in collaboration with agencies they support, and share cyber threat and incident information with agencies. So all in all, the federal government must lead by example. So all federal information systems should meet or exceed the standards and the requirements for cybersecurity set forth in an issue pursuant to this order. So policies are set between private and government agencies to help each other combat cyber crimes. So in these cases, if one company is attacked by a cyber criminal, they need to share the information to the other agencies so that if the same tactic is implied in their system, they already know what to do and even prevent the cyber criminals on stealing information from their system. Thank you for watching, and this is Mabel from the Digital Defenders. Always remember, you are your data.